Hello my friends, this is Mark Schulman and I'm going to give you a tour of my virtual studio, but I will first start by telling you that when COVID hit in March and April, I had 19 speaking gigs go away. I was completely freaking out. I was scared, I was anxious, I was telling myself I could never recreate my live presentation, which I call a rock show disguised as a keynote. I could never do that virtually. Then a few days later I woke up and I thought, what kind of pathetic story am I telling myself? And the moment I embraced the change, I got very excited about all the potential creativity and all the potential solutions and the way that I could now design a virtual presentation. And as luck would have it, my wife designed a portrait studio and it was literally 95% done when COVID hit. So I have this beautiful space because my recording studio is actually too cramped, there's too much gear. So she designed it with this beautiful lighting, and my first few virtual presentations I didn't even use any lighting. But then I started getting slicker and I worked with a pro, and this guy actually helped me design, pick out the best front lighting, and then I got the biggest green screen I could because I'm so active and I do a lot of interactivity. I wanted to be able to move around, so I got a 13-foot by 7-foot green screen. I got specific lighting. I even got umbrella lighting to highlight the green screen and rear lighting to kind of give me a bit of a silhouette, if you will. And I decided on the platform called Ecamm because Ecamm is Mac-based and I operate it from my MacBook Pro right here. And what goes well with the Ecamm are specifically Canon cameras. So I got the Canon E50 in white, of course, so it perfectly matches the studio. And then I got a separate white monitor so I can actually see exactly what the audience sees. So I realized that all the other speakers I know either have somebody operating their change of scenes in their videos for them, or they have the computer next to them. But since I'm 10 feet from my computer, I had to figure out a way to do this mobily. And I also wanted my hands free. So I have this air turn pedal, which enables me to actually switch scenes mobily, and then to switch to myself. That was something that I needed to figure out. Now, I'm also a real stickler for audio, so I don't know that much about video, and I was advised on that, but I know what I love for audio. And if you notice that rather than wearing a lapel mic, I'm wearing this Countryman mic, which is the same mic that Pink actually uses when she flies around live, with a little piece of tape to make sure that it stays in place. Also, the room's a little bit ambient, so that cuts out some of that ambience. And I have my actual in-ear monitors that I use live on stage with Pink because I do this special interactive presentation, not only with the clapping, but with my audience going and getting utensils from their kitchen so we could do interactive percussion. And I need to be able to hear the tambourine or the metronome, so I use this as my monitor. Okay, you are primed, you are warmed up for a little rhythmic interplay. You! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You can give yourselves a hand. So my monitoring system is actually mobile, and this is the same exact rack that I use when I actually perform live. So I have a mixer, I have the best audio interface that's mobile that I could get, which is the Duet by Apogee, and I use all Sennheiser products, and then I actually have a Focusrite compressor just to get the compression right because, as I said, I'm a stickler about audio. On the Canon camera, I got a special lens and an attachment so I could get an f-stop down to 1.2, so I have an even clearer picture and it lets more light in. And while I'm giving my presentation, what people don't see is my little table with my water, sometimes coffee, sometimes notes, and here's my tape. And this is my studio, my presentation. Oh, also, I have a secondary green screen. So if I need to do a very quick video for a client, which I often do, I don't set up the huge other green screen that I have. This one literally just pulls up. Obviously, I have to have a tighter shot. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm very proud to be able to present for you. Thank you so much for your time.